What's up, guys? Are you ready for your astrological forecast for the first week of fucking April in 2025? Yeah, and it's not even April Fool's Day yet. It's April. I'm not lying. It's gonna be April tomorrow.
Where the fuck did the last 3 months go?
Actually, January lasted like 72 years, and then February was just gone, and then March was just gone. So, I mean, but let's get down to business. First of all, this week is actually decently calm. Even with all the TikTok junk, even with all the April Fool's Day, even with all the things, astrologically, it's relatively calm. I know. I guess the universe was like, you know what? Sunday, the 30th of March is going to be like a doozy. So let me give you guys a little bit of time to, like, adjust. Because really, until the 4th, there's not really anything going on. Now, Mercury is still in the Gatorade, microwave, whatever you want to call it. It's in the retrograde until like the 7th at 7:07 a.m. to be exact. And then it goes direct finally. So you still have one more week of technology being a piece of bitch. Then you also have your words not working and, communications, intelligence in the shitter. And we did have Neptune go into Aries on, yesterday, the 30th, which is going to cause a huge change over the next 30 days. So the last time that Aries and Neptune did this wonderful little dance was about 160 years ago, and we had a civil war in the United States. It's actually pretty interesting to look up where astrologists have gone back through in history and looked at every time Neptune has gone into Aries and look at what has happened. If you like rabbit holes. But that's not what you're here for. What you're here for is what's going on this week. Well, there's not really anything until the 4th. Of course, April Fool's Day, which, I feel like every day is April Fool's Day at this point. And it ain't funny. But on the 4th, we have two things happening. Yes, on the 4-4 portal. We have the first quarter moon, and we have Saturn going sextile to Uranus. You giggled. So the 4-4 portal is actually going to be a really, really powerful day this year, and let's talk about it. So first, let's talk about what the number 4 represents in numerology. Stability and foundation. In other words, making sure that everything you're building your manifestations on is rock solid. Balance and structure is the second one, which means as you're building all of these foundations, are they balanced out? Are they structured well to where your manifestations and your goals can move forward? Like, you wouldn't build a house on 3 legs with one rickety one, right? So think about that when you're manifesting. And the third one is practical manifestation. Number 4 is all about practicality. So if you're trying to manifest something and you want to win the lottery, you kind of have to buy a lottery ticket. See what I'm saying? So what I love about the 4-4 portal is this. This is the time when you get practical about your dreams, about your goals, about where you're going in life. And when we add the two things that are happening astrologically, y'all, this is a day of major manifestation. So first, about noon, Eastern time, that's when Saturn goes sextile with Uranus. I am proud of myself that I didn't giggle when I said that. Adulting. What I love about this being on the 4-4 portal is that this combination makes you very curious, very open-minded, very broad-minded when you're looking at your goals, your manifestations, the world in general. It also means that you're ready to reform your life, to make it more better. It's also an intense day of insight. When these two planets do this gorgeous little sextile dance together, it means that you're ready to change old ways. Did not mean to hit the microphone there for you guys. Sorry. And then on the very same day, but about 10 o'clock at night, we have the first quarter moon. And if you're a good witch, then you know exactly what the first quarter moon means. And if you're a beginner witch, let me learn ya. So this is the day that is exactly halfway between the new moon and the full moon. This is the time for action. It's a time for overcoming obstacles. It's a time for replanning. It's a time for manifestation. And what did we just talk about? Saturn going sextile with Uranus and it being the 4-4 portal, all on the same day.
Bitches, I swear, if you aren't manifesting your fucking life and doing it in a practical way, you do not get a gold star. This is a day you better be harnessing every bit of your fucking energy. We just had 2 crazy nasty eclipses. We have this Neptune and Aries shit. We have all this other fucking bullshit going on in the world, except for this day, except for 4-4. And with all of the little astrological things lining up, I swear to every single god out there, if you aren't manifesting, if you aren't being practical about it, and if you aren't harnessing this fucking energy, no gold star for you. No new car for you. No new house for you. No new job for you. Did I mention no gold star for you?
Okay, I think you get my point. I'm sorry. The point is 4-4 is an intensely powerful day. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. If you want to change in your life, this is the day. And you have several days to get ready for it before it lands right in your lap.
Do it.
I got you. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all the fun things. Follow me everywhere.